Hello everyone, it's Leo, and this video is about Genshin Impact and Precure. What those two things have in common. Voice actors. Yes, I have been absolutely hooked on Genshin Impact lately. I've been playing it a lot since I got Qiqi on her banner, on her rerun banner. So that made me very happy and I started playing it like daily and getting everything. So when Inazuma came and Ayaka came, I was like, girl, I need her. I tried very hard. I lost my 50-50, but I was able to get Ayaka. But this video is not really about me, it's about the voice actors who work on Genshin Impact as playable characters on Genshin Impact that have also worked as cures in certain Precure seasons or is still working as a cure in Tropical Rouge. So today we're going to talk about those two things. So if you don't know what Genshin Impact is, it is a game that you can play on your computer, on your cell phone, on your PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. Rumors say that it's coming to Nintendo Switch, but there's nothing confirmed yet. So we're gonna talk about the characters that are playable on Genshin Impact, and I'm obviously going to focus more on the female characters since, well, we're talking about cures and characters on Genshin, so they're obviously going to be all female, so I'm gonna focus on those characters. And a little disclaimer, I might not be able to pronounce the names correctly. I have watched videos trying to learn how to pronounce the Genshin Impact names right. I don't know if I'm pronouncing their names correct. So let's start with the characters that are gonna be playable in the 2.1 version. The new arrivals, the queens, because we only have queens arriving. So let's start with her, the mysterious, thunderous queen from Inazuma, Raiden Shogun. Yes, I absolutely love her design. I absolutely love everything about her looks. And I am super curious to the story of Genshin Impact in 2.1. I wonder if we're gonna learn more about her and why she's doing the things she is doing. I am totally insane about this character, even though I'm not gonna roll for her. Raiden Shogun, or Ball, is voiced by none other than Sawashiro Miyuki. And we know her as another queen, but not a thunder queen, a fire queen in Precure. Yes, she is the voice of Towa, Twilight, and Cure Scarlet in Go Princess Precure. I mean, she was also a villain in Precure, so why not reprise the role of a supposed villain in Genshin Impact 2? Like, I'm very curious. Is this a Twilight to Cure Scarlet storyline we're seeing there? I have no idea, but I am loving it. Now let's go to her follower. One of my favorite designs of Inazuma, Kujou Sara. She is also another character that I'm very curious for. I want to know more about her. I want to know more about her story, her personality. Everything about Sara is flawless. I love her, even though I'm not on her side. But I find it very interesting that lots of people, at least I have seen lots of people shipping her with Kokomi. Like, where did it come from? I'm not complaining though. They make quite a good couple, so I'm all for it. And Sara is being voiced by Seto Asami. Yes, someone who is actively working on Precure right now. She is the voice of the amazing Cure Flamingo from Tropical Rouge Precure. I just love the range. Girl, she can do lots of different personalities. We can just see looking at those two very different characters. Now let's talk about my queen, Sangonomiya Kokomi. Look, I am saving all my Primogems for her. I absolutely love her. She is the leader of the resistance. She will take no form of oppression. She is a priestess. Her design is the best design I have ever seen on Genshin, and I love the design of the characters of Genshin Impact. I absolutely love her, and it feels like she is going to be a very different character. It is the first time MiHoYo created a character who is DPB. So I'm all for it. And Kokomi is going to be voiced by Suzuko Mimori, who worked as Cure Earth, or Asumi, in Healing Good Precure last year. I really liked her voice. as Cure Earth. So it's very interesting to see her doing another character now in Genshin, which I absolutely love. And if you don't know what DPB is, that's basically who Kokomi is. Damage per beauty. Now let's talk about other characters from the Genshin Impact world that are already present in the game and are not part of the 2.1 update. Let's start with the pirate queen herself, Beidou. I love her so much, and she is voiced by Koishimizu Ami, who is the voice of Cure Melody, Hibiki from Sweet Precure. Girl, they couldn't be any more different. I love this difference between the Cure characters they play and the Genshin characters they play. Like, Beidou, I love Beidou. Who doesn't? I love her gameplay, I love her personality, I love her design. Everything about Beidou is perfect, and I also love Cure Melody as well, so why not just celebrate the existence of this great voice actor. Now let's talk about one of the strongest characters of Genshin Impact, which is rumored to come back in a future banner, Hu Tao. She is voiced by Takahashi Rie, who is also the voice of Cure Miracle from Mahotsukai Precure. Cure Miracle, Mirai, what a lovely character she played. And she also plays a very lovely and kind of crazy character in Genshin as well. I don't have Hu Tao. Do you have Hu Tao on your account? I don't. Now let's talk about another one of my queens who also arrived in an Inazuma update, Kamisato Ayaka. I was crazy about Ayaka when I saw her for the first time. I got crazy about her. I almost lost my mind, but I was able to get her. I got Diluc, I got crazy, but I saved my Primogams, I played every day, did lots of missions in Inazuma, and I was able to get Ayaka. So yes, I was super happy about it. And Ayaka is voiced by Hayami Saori, who also voices Cure Felice, Hachan, Hanami Kotoha from Mahotsukai Precure. I absolutely love Felice, and I feel like Hayami Saori is one of my favorite voice actors. I just love how she works with her voice, and her gentle voice, both in Felice and in Ayaka, oh, they match so perfectly. And Ayaka's perfect. I'm loving playing her. I still have to farm artifacts. Who thought of that? Artifacts in Genshin are such a pain to farm. Qiqi, I hope I'm saying her name correctly. I'm not sure if I am, but this Electro queen is voiced by none other than Kitamura Eri. Kitamura Eri previously worked on Fresh Precure as Cure Berry. Kanpeki? Yes, Qiqi is as perfect as Miki. I love Miki, and I just love her catchphrase. Miki is perfect, okay? Now let's talk about the sexy Electro lady, Lisa. She is played by Tanaka Rie, who is one of the OGs. Yes, unfortunately I'm not talking about black and white, but almost. Yes, Tanaka Rie is Shiny Luminous, Kujou Hikari, the first Cure who wasn't really named Cure. But yes, she is Shiny Luminous, she is part of the OG in a way. And what about Mona? Our poor Hydro Witch. She's voiced by Kohara Konomi, who worked in Startwinkle Precure as Cure Milky. Probably the most popular Cure from Startwinkle, the most loved Cure, and yes, Cure Milky is an awesome character. Just like Mona. Mona's very funny too. And I feel like they have some similarities in their ways. I like that a lot. And she does a great job at both. Qiqi, our little adorable zombie Creole girl. I don't have Qiqi, I really wanted her in my account. She is voiced by Tamura Yukari, who worked as Ududu / Cure Amour in Hugto Precure. I love how she works with those emotionless tones in her voice, but at the same time they're full of emotion, so I really like that. Yanfei, who is a character I got lots of constellations from in Ayaka's banner, is voiced by Hanamori Yumiri. Yumiri is working on Precure right now because she is voicing Cure Coral, Sungo, in Tropical Rouge Precure. Look, I think that this is probably one of the biggest differences. I don't know. But Yanfei's voice is so different than Coral's voice. And both are awesome. And to finish the cures, let's talk about the traveler herself, Lumine, or Lumine, I don't know. She is voiced by Aoi Yuki. Yes, Cure Grace from Healing Good Precure. I mean, Aoi Yuki, a legend in the voice acting world. Now let's talk about some other playable characters in Genshin that played important characters in Precure, but not actually cures. I mean, I couldn't leave them out because of one of them. So let's start with Diona, who is voiced by Izawa Shiori. Izawa Shiori worked on Precure in Go Princess as one of those crazy dual villains. She voiced Stop. Like, they were very funny, although they were kind of scary as well at the same time, so she did a great job. Shinkyu is played by Minagawa Junko, another legend in the voice acting world, and she played in Precure Ryo, Picario, Giulio in Kira Kira Precure a la mode. A very, very important character in this season as well. Now for the reason I started doing this second section with characters that aren't cures, but they were in Precure, it's Ningguang. Ningguang is probably the second prettiest character in Genshin because Sango is number 1. And Ningguang, I love her so much. I still don't understand how she works, like how I should play with her. But I have her in my account, I'm very happy. And her voice actor is Ohara Sayaka, who worked in 2 seasons of Precure. She worked in Go Princess as Stella, the mother of Cure Twinkle, and she also worked in Hugto Precure as Papuru. Yes, the best villain Precure has ever seen. And to finish this video, let's talk about the sexy nun Rosaria. I really like her. I didn't like Rosaria that much, but nowadays I really like her character even though I don't have her. But what matters is that Rosaria is played by Kakuma Ai. And in Precure, she played Raiden in Healing Good Precure. Look, the range. Rosaria, the serious, mysterious, and sexy nun, and Raiden, they couldn't be more different, really. And if you are a big fan of Cure Grace, you can create your own Healing Good Precure team in Genshin. You could have the Traveler and Rosaria at the same team, Cure Grace and Raiden. Yeah, so you could just play them together. And if you're able to get Kokomi, you should just put her there too, because, well, Kokomi is Cure Earth. So this is it. I really like, thinking about the connection between the characters and the disconnection between the characters as well. And look, I am in my Genshin Impact phase, so I really wanted to talk about it. So why not bring it to our amazing Precure world? Because Precure is life, Precure is everything. Do you play Genshin Impact? If you do, who is your main character? What is your main team? Right now, my main team is looking something like this: Bennett, Fischl, Klee, and Barbara. I don't have a second team for me to do the Abyss yet, but I will get there someday, okay? I go through until the 9th floor. The 10th one is too hard for me, but I'll get there one day. Anyways, this is it. Do you like those type of videos? We can try doing this with other franchises, maybe like League of Legends or other big gaming franchises that have voice acting in Japanese, and see if we have matches with Precure. If you're interested, leave a comment and root for me in 2.1 when Kokomi comes, because I desperately need her. Anyways, this is all for now. I want to take this time to thank the members of the Magical Cinema channel. Thank you for making this possible. And if you've watched up until now, thank you so much as well. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, bye bye.